Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where glossy brochures and fancy press releases get stripped down to the raw truth, where spec sheets aren't just rattled off but tested against the kind of expectations real drivers actually have, and where every car, whether it's a rugged off-roader, a budget commuter, or a bleeding-edge luxury machinea, has to prove itself under the bright light of reality. Today, we've got something special. We're diving deep into the 2026 Tesla Model S, one of the most talked about electric sedans on the planet, a car that's been both celebrated as the future of driving and criticized for the weight of promises it carries. This isn't just another REV, it's Tesla's flagship, the car that turned an industry on its head more than a decade ago and now enters its next evolution. Exterior. Let's start from the outside. Because if there's one thing Tesla has always nailed, it's the kind of design that makes you turn your head even if you weren't planning to. The front end of the 2026 Model S keeps that unmistakable Tesla identity but sharpens it in subtle ways. The hood flows lower than before, with cleaner lines that look like they were carved by the wind tunnel itself. Tesla has slimmed down the LED headlights further, almost like eyes squinting in confidence, and integrated them seamlessly into the body. There's no traditional grille, just a smooth, sculpted face with tiny aerodynamic intakes that keep the cooling efficient while giving it that futuristic no-nonsense look. Standing in front of it, you instantly know you're looking at a Tesla, but also sense that this isn't a facelift, it's an evolution towards something sleeker and more purposeful. Move around to the side, and the story continues. Tesla hasn't reinvented the silhouette that's made the Model S an icon, but they've refined it to look more elegant and more athletic at the same time. The roofline is pure coupe-like grace, flowing smoothly into the rear without a single awkward angle. Flush door handles remain, but they now respond faster and feel more precise when extending out to greet you. The wheel designs have been refreshed, with options ranging from aero-optimized sets that boost efficiency to aggressive performance rims that underline the car's intent. The proportions are perfect for a luxury sedan: a long wheelbase, short overhangs, and just enough stance to remind you this isn't your average executive cruiser. Every line seems like it was drawn with airflow in mind, and the drag coefficient confirms that, with Tesla boasting one of the lowest numbers in the entire automotive world. As you reach the back, Tesla has made sure the 2026 Model S leaves a lasting impression as it drives away. The taillights are slimmer, with a new light signature that stretches elegantly across the width, giving it a modern and tech-forward vibe. The rear deck is subtle, without an oversized spoiler, but Tesla has integrated aerodynamic elements so cleanly you hardly notice they're working until you see how stable the car feels at speed. The bumper design is tighter, and the diffuser-style lower portion hints at performance without screaming about it. There's no exhaust, of course, just that clean NEV look, but Tesla knows how to make simplicity feel like confidence rather than absence. It's the kind of rear end you'd recognize instantly in your rearview mirror before it sweeps past silently. Interior. Step inside, and you're greeted by an interior that continues Tesla's philosophy of minimalism but with some thoughtful refinements that make it feel both more luxurious and more practical. Front and center is the massive horizontal touchscreen, now boasting even higher resolution and improved responsiveness. It's not just about size anymore. Tesla has worked hard on refining the interface, making it faster, cleaner, and more intuitive, so drivers don't feel like they're fighting the software. In front of the driver, you still get a sleek digital display with customizable layouts, giving you all the critical information without clutter. And yes, Tesla's steering yoke is still an option. But for 2026, they've given customers the choice of a more conventional round steering wheel too, because not every driver wants to relearn decades of muscle memory just to make a U-turn. The cabin materials have taken a serious step up as well. Tesla knows it's competing with German and Japanese luxury sedans, so soft touch surfaces, premium wood, aluminum accents, and vegan leather options make the Model S feel like it belongs in that rarefied company. The seats are redesigned for better comfort on long drives while still holding you snugly when the road gets twisty. Space has always been a Model S strength, and that continues here. Plenty of rear legroom, a flat floor thanks to the air architecture, and a panoramic glass roof that floods the cabin with light. Add to that Tesla's legendary cargo capacity, with both a rear trunk and a front trunk, and you get practicality baked into luxury. The sound system is another highlight. Tesla has fine-tuned the audio setup to deliver a studio-grade experience, turning the cabin into a rolling concert hall. But of course, none of this matters if the car doesn't deliver on performance, and that's where Tesla continues to play its strongest card. The 2026 Model S comes in multiple flavors, from a base dual-motor all-wheel drive version to the absolutely bonkers Plaid variant. Even the standard version offers blistering acceleration, with 0 to 60 times dipping well below 4 seconds, while the Plaid still laughs in the face of physics with sub-2-second launches that feel more like a theme park ride than a luxury sedan. Power delivery is instant, smooth, and unrelenting, and Tesla's latest battery technology ensures that the speed doesn't come at the expense of range. Depending on configuration, you're looking at 400 to 500 miles of range on a single charge, which puts most of the competition in the rearview mirror before the race even begins. Handling has been sharpened too. Tesla's adaptive air suspension constantly adjusts to conditions, giving you buttery smoothness on the highway and impressive agility when the road starts to twist. Steering feedback has improved, with more natural weighting that makes the car feel less like a video game and more like a true driver's machine. Then there's the tech side of performance. Tesla's autopilot and full self-driving systems continue to evolve, and while they remain driver assist features rather than fully autonomous, they offer convenience that few others can match. Over-the-air updates mean the car you buy today will likely be smarter, safer, and even faster a year from now. Now let's talk about the part that always stirs debate: pricing. Tesla has positioned the 2026 Model S as a premium offering, and the numbers reflect that. The base dual-motor version starts in the ballpark of $90,000, putting it right in line with German luxury sedans like the BMW i7 and Mercedes EQS. Step up to the long-range models with added performance, and you're crossing the $100,000 line. And if you want the Plaid of the full, no-holds-barred version that makes hypercars nervous, you're looking at closer to $120,000. Expensive? Absolutely. But when you factor in the performance, the range, the tech, and the fact that this is still the benchmark many other EVs are chasing, it begins to make sense why Tesla can command those prices. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Tesla Model S? It's not a reinvention, but it doesn't need to be. This is refinement, evolution, taking a formula that already shocked the world and fine-tuning it for the next era of electric performance. The exterior is sharper without being flashy, the interior more comfortable without abandoning Tesla's signature minimalism, and the performance continues to push boundaries that competitors are still scrambling to reach. The price tag means it's not for everyone, but for those who can afford it, the Model S still represents the pinnacle of what an electric luxury sedan can be. And that's going to wrap up today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Tesla Model S, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Flash for more honest, in-depth reviews, and turn on notifications so you never miss when we put the next big car under the spotlight. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your eyes on the road and your passion in gear.